Pack Saddle Barbecue.
Though we did start fall today, we returned back to some summer-like temperatures even last night, only getting down to those 70s for those overnight lows and back into those 90s for the majority of our afternoon, as well as seeing those triple digits once again through this Saturday afternoon. We have cooled down just a little bit within these past couple of hours, but we still reached those triple digits this afternoon. Looking at that almanac, continuing those above average temperatures, 74 for those overnight lows last night, and then back to those triple digits again, 103, which actually breaks our previously set record by 1 degree, which was back in 1926. So seeing those record-breaking temperatures back in place for this afternoon and continuing those triple digits as we look ahead to our afternoon tomorrow as well. We have cooled down a little bit since we've seen those triple digits this afternoon, but we're still in those 80s, still seeing above average temperatures, 87 looking at that downtown Cactus Cam. Looking off towards the north, seeing a couple of clouds, but mostly clear skies out there right now. A little bit of an increase in our dew point though, so we're seeing a slight increase in our humidity value, 64 for that dew point. Humidity sitting at 46%, and those winds right now out of the south and at 7 miles per hour. Looking at the entire Concho Valley and the temperatures across the area, the majority of us cooling down into those 80s, but a couple of us still holding on to those 90s. We see 90 degrees in Coleman, Brady, Junction, and Sonora, as well as Ozona, but the rest of us in those 80s. And as we continue to go through these next couple of hours, all those places still in those 90s will continue to cool down to those 80s and possible 70s as well. So through our night, we will still see a little bit of a cool down within these next couple of hours. That temperature change, again, comparing our temperatures, what we're seeing right now, to what we saw exactly 24 hours ago. It's what we saw last night. We've seen a definite increase in those temperatures, a gradual increase. Again, seeing about a 5-degree increase here in San Angelo, and that's pretty prominent across a lot of the area. But some of us seeing a bigger increase, 7-degree increase in Ozona, and some of us seeing a slightly smaller increase in those temperatures, a 1-degree increase in Sterling City, almost seeing exactly what they saw at this time yesterday. And even looking ahead to tomorrow, we could see a slight decrease in those temperatures, but very similar temperatures expected for that afternoon tomorrow. Those temperatures across the entire state, seeing cooler temperatures work their way into northern parts of the state, seeing 73 degrees in Amarillo, but still seeing those 90s just in front of that cool air. 91 degrees in Wichita Falls, 89 in Waco, 83 in Houston, 89 in San Antonio, and 92 in Laredo. So definitely seeing those warmer temperatures even remaining consistent along the coast, as well as those increased humidity values. So seeing those dew points along the coast are definitely very humid, actually, in Houston, 72 for that dew point, as well as 72 in Laredo, 69 for that dew point in San Antonio. Just working into those really southern parts of the state, we're seeing those very humid conditions really pushing into the Concho Valley, giving us a possibility at seeing some of those showers through these next several afternoons, some of those evening showers. Our next 12 hours temperature-wise will hang in those 80s for a while, but as we go closer to our early morning hours, we'll get back down to those 70s, only in those mid to upper 70s for those overnight lows, and then quickly picking right back into those 80s looking ahead to tomorrow morning. So that forecast for tonight, 76, mostly clear skies, winds out of the south-southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour, and actually seeing some gusts out there, gusts up to 25 miles per hour. And that forecast looking ahead to tomorrow, so back to those triple digits, 101, still seeing those hot temperatures and possibly seeing some showers. Rain chances still sitting at 30%. With that increased humidity, we'll see possibility at seeing some very late evening showers, and those winds actually continuing, remaining fairly breezy, seeing some gusts up to 20 miles per hour for our Sunday as well. Look at our 7-day forecast, seeing those rain chances stick around. A little bit of a cool down as we start our work week, remaining in those 80s and 90s for next week.